Well, welcome to Reader's Retreat. I'm Paul, and this is something new for my weekends. But this is also, give me a minute. Uh, it's also called, and it's mainly called Weekend and Weekly Reads. And but we'll be talking about something I'm going to be start doing on weekends only. Also, so we're going to get to that. But the first thing we're going to talk about is the books I finished this week. The last 2 weeks, uh, I finished 3 books a week. This week, I missed that by one. I only got 2 finished this week, and hopefully it picks back up. Start this coming week. But I tomorrow I will be putting up current reads, which is what I'm going to be reading tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Then on Friday morning, I'm going to start putting up weekend current reads and show you what I'm reading that weekend. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And the thing is, it's the books that I'm going to be reading that's new. We'll get to that here real shortly. But I'm just going to be waiting for a little bit and see everything. But while we do that, let's talk about Larry Bell. This is 28 Days of Terror that shook South Carolina, Murder in the Midlands. It is a true crime story, and I gave it a 3. It's interesting. That's why I got a 3. It's very interesting. I just think the person that wrote the book could have wrote it a little bit better, probably a whole lot better. The pictures in here is awesome. Here's a picture of one of the kids that was kidnapped and murdered. And then, the pictures in here is great. That's what brought this up to a 3-star. But if you have a chance, go ahead and read it. It is a good book to read. A 3-star ain't bad for me. A 3-star is a good thing. Now, I will talk about the only book that got a 5-star from me this year so far, and that is Joanne Fluke's Winter Chill. This ended. I loved the way it ended. It was a great read. It kept you on your toes. It really did. And like I said, this is the only one that I gave a 5-star. This is the 8th book that I read this year so far, and that's pretty good for me. There's probably people out there that's probably read 20, 30, 40 books already, but this year, but not me. 8 is great. 8, and the month ain't over yet. So I'm looking forward to a great month of reading. And we'll go over all these that I read for the month. So those are the 2 books that I finished. And like I said, Winter Chill by Joanne Fluke, that's the only one that I gave a 5-star to this year. And I've read 8 books this year, and I only gave 1 5-star so far. I am been a little bit more stingier than last year with my 5 stars. They have to prove it to me this year. And now, one book I'll talk about that I'm reading right now is Hacienda, and Isabel Camus. And I'm on chapter 16, which is page 163. I am 46% done with this book. And this is what I was reading this weekend. Hey, little M, how you doing, hon? But this is my weekend read. Now, what I'm going to be doing, the new thing I'm going to be doing on the weekends is all weekend books will be from Book of the Month Club. Now, this here, I might not get done with this weekend, but I should be able to get this done next weekend and start a new one. Right there in front of me, there's 24 Book of the Month Club books that I haven't read yet. I'm doing good. So, and the thing is, I didn't pick this up until yesterday, and I think I was on page 24 yesterday when I picked this up, and I'm already up to page 163. So that is a great book. Now, I will be doing current reads for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and tell you what I'm going to be reading on those. Now, I do read. I have certain books that I do read. Like if I go out, or do other stuff, and it is a good book. But the thing is, one thing I will say about the Hacienda, it picks up in chapter 7. It's a slow start. This is a debut novel. This is this lady's first novel, and I gave her second novel a 5-star. So we'll see what I gave. Why did I give this one? But yeah, it's really slow. The first 6 chapters are slow. The good thing is they are very short. So, but chapter 7 is when this really starts picking up, and like I said, they might be like 10 chapters long. 10 pages long. Let me see. Let me make sure. Chapter 3 starts on page 13 and it goes up to page 21. So that's how short the chapters are. The chapters are very short in this, but I started enjoying it in chapter 7. So, you can pick up this about any bookstore. I just got it from the Book of the Month Club myself, since I belong to that. Now, like I was going to say, I also have books I have, like if I'm going to be outside or be somewhere else besides right here, I have books that I will take out and books I won't. I won't take out no good ones, but my shorter ones, mass market paperbacks, anything under 300 pages, like this. This is Murder in Mount Holly. This is going to be the one I start with tomorrow. And there's only 148 pages in this book. Then, after I get done with this book, I'll be picking up Yellow Cake, or whatever that is. It looks like there are different stories. So there are 10 stories, 10 slices of life, 10 steps beyond the perimeter of normal. And I did not know this was a short story book. I thought it was something else. So I'm going to have to pick another book. Because the short story books I pick up for morning reads. So this here is going to be my carry along book this coming week. If I get done with it, I'll get another one and replace it and start carrying that. I think everybody should have a book with them no matter where they go. But that's just me. But this is by Paul Theroux, and it sounds interesting. I'll give it that. But I'll talk more about this tomorrow when I put up a video for current reads. And I'm going to get as far as I can with this. If I don't finish it tonight, then this will be up on current reads again. Well, no, it would be on the weekend reads on Friday. Yeah, me too. Me too, Little M. And I try. I do like taking the short ones. Like under 300 pages, just because who knows, you might get done with them. So I'm still drinking coffee. It's 3:12 in the afternoon. I already had my dinner, so I'm drinking my coffee. And but like I said, tomorrow I'll put up a current reads video and show you and tell you what I'm going to be reading Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And why I do that is because I consider Friday, Saturday, and Sunday my weekend. My weekend starts on the Friday, and if Monday is a holiday, the week starts on the Tuesday. So because the holiday will be part of my weekend. So every week I have a 3-day weekend, and that's what I get for being me. Yeah, let's get back to I finished this past week again. This is Murder in the Midlands, true story. If you like true stories, this is what happened. This is the 28 Days of Terror that shook South Carolina. And everybody knows I live in South Carolina. And I gave this 3-star because I think the person that wrote the book could have did a better job. Joanne Fluke, Runner Chill. I mean, this here is a 5-star. This is my only 5-star I did this year. And I've read 8 books so far this month. And this is my only 5-star. Joanne Fluke, I always thought about Joanne. Every time I thought of Joanne Fluke, I thought of cozy mysteries. This is not a cozy mystery. This is a thriller, and she has a few of them. And I'm going to get them and see if they're as good as Winter Chill. But no, I haven't read that. I have not read Jason Lincoln's Killer at all. Honestly, I think it's the first time I heard about that book. Okay, I'll keep my eye out for it. That's for sure. I will keep an eye out for it. But thing is, let's get back to Hacienda. This is my weekend reads. I'm still reading it today. And one thing I can say, now, if you like, when you pick this up, think of Mexican Gothic. I'm not talking about the book Mexican Gothic because I haven't read it yet. But my tongue got twisted. But the thing is, it would say Mexican Gothic meets Rebecca in this debut supernatural suspense novel. And so the thing is, it's really good. Like I said, you have to get to chapter 7. and it starts getting good. Some people might enjoy it from the first page. I know I didn't. Hey, Dustin. Right, right. Uh, but I figure I go live with this. But yeah, if you like, if you ever read Rebecca, the classic, uh, this here has a Spanish twist to it. It's like Mexican Gothic meets Rebecca, and but the thing is, I've read both of her books. She's only had two books out. I read both her books. One book is a 5-star. I don't know what this is going to be yet, but uh, and the one I gave a 5-star to her. This is her debut novel. Then her second novel was Vampires of La Norte, and I she is growing to be a non-think buy right here. She is going to be one of the people I don't have to think about. I just have to see the name and buy it. That's how good I'm enjoying these books. I heard bad things about this book actually, and I don't understand. The only thing I can think of, they never got to chapter 7, because from chapter 7 on, it just picked up and it's flying. I had to tear myself away from this today just to do this live. That's why I was late. But I'm glad to see little Am and Dustin here. But like I said, I'll do a current reads tomorrow morning. I'll put it up. I'll probably film it tonight and then put it up tomorrow. So if you see the Blue Beetle on my shirt in that one, it's because I'll probably film it tonight. I don't know if you all know Blue Beetle or not, but I like the original Blue Beetle myself from the comics. I'm not too big. I don't know much about this new Blue Beetle. But anyway, I was thinking about doing reading sprints tonight. If anybody's interested, let me know. If not, then I'll just start reading. Heard of it? Yeah, it's a comic book. But yeah. So that's what's going on. And the reason why I showed this book here is because I'll be probably starting it later on today. And looks like somebody left a bookmark. Lipton tea. That proves anything to be a bookmark. Man, and whoever left that in here was on page 18. Okay. Looks like it's going to be a fast read, though. And so, anyway, that's what I see. And I thought I already fixed that. Let me come up here and fix something. Okay, there you go, Little William. You're now a moderator for me. I thought I already made you a moderator, but I guess not. I know Dustin's a moderator. And but those are the books. This is the main book, though. This here's the main book this weekend. and I'm enjoying it. But every weekend, I'll be reading Book of the Month Club books. The next one that's up there is writing retreat. But right now, I'm concentrating on this one. So what Isabel does, she takes the classics and put a Mexican twist to them. Like the Vampires of Lenore reminded me of Romeo and Juliet. This one here is like Mexican Gothic meets Rebecca, which Mexican Gothic is up there to be read after the writing retreat. So it's going to be a couple of weekends before I get to that. But I did finish 8 books this month. I'll be doing a monthly wrap up on them. But this is the first week in 3 weeks that I've read only 2 books. The other 2 weeks I read 3, so I'm up to 8. Yeah, the Hacienda is a great read. That's one thing I'm going to say about it. I'm enjoying it, and but both books of hers starts out slow. They really do. They start out slow, but it picks up, and chapter 7 is not far into here, honestly. Let me see what page chapter 7 is. '55. Chapter 7 is page 55. So it ain't much in here. You don't have to wait all day to get to chapter 7. So if you get to chapter 7, that's when it's going to pick up. All right. And it does pick up the pace at chapter 7. It might have picked up pace about chapter 6, but I started to really enjoy it on chapter 7. But and right here is a picture of Isabel. She's a pretty lady. And I probably butcher her last name because I don't know what the N with the little scribbly supposed to sound like. So now you probably would enjoy this one too, Lillian, if you like thrillers. Now I will say one thing about this book. There is a few kids that gets killed in this book, and I'm talking about kids. Okay. Yeah, she is a very pretty lady, and she is becoming one of my must buys. Whatever book she comes out with next, I must buy it. That's just going to be me. I enjoyed the first 2 books she came out with. I'm sure I'm going to enjoy the rest of them. I have been finding a few people that is a must buy here lately for the last couple of years. Roddy Sager is a must buy for me that I found last year. I read 3 of his books last year, and but Winter Chill. Now, the thing is, like I said, Joanne Fluke is known for cozy mysteries, but this is a thriller. Another thriller of hers is Video Kill, and then another one is Dead Giveaway. And I'm going to be looking those two up when I get away from my 100. Now, that's another thing I want to bring up. I said I ain't going to buy no more books until my 100th book. So right now, I got 92 more books to go before I can buy another book. I got 92 to go. So that's awesome. And I'm doing good. But I do have a lot of books. And I figured I can read 100 of them without buying none, without have to worry about running out. Actually, I probably could read 400 without buying none and not run out. Yeah. Books can get expensive. That's why I like the Book of the Month Club. That really is. Book of the Month Club, you're paying like $14, $14.99. And no matter, and this book here says it's, well, I doubt they have the price tag on here. $27. This book is brand new. It says it's $27. And because I belong to the Book of the Month Club, I got it for $14.99. And right now, if you join the Book of the Month Club, you can get any book, I guess, for like $5. So, and $5 ain't bad. It probably depends on where people lives. Yep, it is. So, if you don't belong to Book of the Month, and Book of the Month Club has a lot of things. I usually get my thrillers, my horror, and historical stuff from Book of the Month Club. So, and then I belong to a sci-fi club where I get some sci-fi, but mainly they are urban fantasy or fantasies I get from them. And there is $14.99 per credit, and you get buy 2 credits a month. But still, it's still a good deal. And I don't consider getting stuff from the clubs as buying books because it's a club thing. So, I mean, that's mainly what's going on with me. Like I said, I'm going to be doing a lot of reading tonight. I'm going to see how far I can get done with this. Right now, I'm 46% done with it. And I am enjoying it. I mean, the characters in here is awesome. I love the characters. I even like the characters that I just want to slap because they are good at being bad. So, right, the loophole. Always find a loophole, no matter what. Always find a loophole. But like I said, I got 24 books from Books of the Month Club that I need to read, and I probably got more in the other room that I haven't found yet that I need to read. So, yeah, I can go from now until I get 100 books read without buying another thing, without using a credit for Book of the Month Club. But it all depends. So what are you all reading this weekend? Anything good? Anything bad? Are you enjoying it? Do you just want to throw it out the window? I actually have a couple books over there that I read this year. I just wanted to take out to the burning barrel and just set it in the fire, but I didn't. But those two books ended up with a 2-star. Better than a 1-star, but they did get a 2-star. I would not recommend those two books to anybody. And one of them's a Stephen King book. I've been here. I've heard a lot of stuff from the time that one came out. I just never read it. It just never sounded like something that would interest me. I mean, it might. I don't know. Right. But the thing is with me, I don't watch TV. So I watch YouTube videos. I read, but I don't watch TV. So if there's a movie that comes out that I think I might like, I'll buy it when it gets down to $5 because I'm cheap. Anyway, that's what this is about. Anyway, my weekend reads, my weekly reads. But every weekend, every Friday, I'll do a weekend current read, and I'll show the book or books I'm going to be reading that weekend. Right? Movies are also expensive. It's more expensive to go to the theater than it is to buy the movie, though. I mean, anymore, if you want to take someone out on a date and they want to go to a movie, the movie house by itself without dinner is over $100, from what I understand. I mean, it could be around 60, but I might just say 100. But anyway, I'm going to get off of here. I want to get back to the book. And I'm going to need more coffee. I almost have my coffee. That's why I'm taking little sips out of it. But I'm going to get off of here. And like I said, tomorrow, I'll probably be filming it tonight sometime. But tomorrow I will put up weekly current reads, and tell you what I'm going to be reading Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So I hope you all take care and keep reading. Yeah, I enjoy my coffee. I drink coffee all day long. But the thing is, the caffeine don't make me jittery or nothing. I can drink three. I can drink 3 pots of coffee, lay down, go to sleep. But you guys take care. Keep reading. Keep your imagination moving. And I will be seeing you soon. Later, everyone.